It is the story in the very cold northern country in old days. Parent and child of the woodcutter called Shichisaku and Onokichi lived in a certain place. These parent and child go out for hunting with a gun when mountains are surrounded completely by snow. One day, parent and child went into the snowy mountains in a usual state, but the sky was covered all too soon by black clouds, and it became a snowstorm. They found a woodcutter hut somehow. "We have no choice but stay here tonight." "That's so, isn't it?" They were to warm themselves at the fire. Because they were tired, they have fallen asleep immediately. By force of the wind, a door opens, and snow comes. And the fire of the hearth went out incidentally. Ugh! Is cold. Onokichi felt terribly cold and awoke up. Then he looked at the shadow of a person. "Is anyone there?" he asked. It was a young, beautiful woman to have appeared there. A snow fairy. When the snow fairy stood near Shichisaku, who was sleeping, she blew out white breath from a mouth. White breath of a snow fairy made the body of Shichisaku gradually turns white. And he has died calmly with sleeping. The snow fairy approaches toward Onokichi this time. "Help! Help me!" the snow fairy said to Onokichi, who was desperate to escape. "You are still youthful, and a life glistens. I will help you as requested. But the beautiful life of you will be over then if you tell the tonight to somebody." The snow fairy has gone out when she said so. Onokichi has lost consciousness. It was morning before long, and Onokichi found his father Shichisaku was froze to death. Then 1 year passed. A certain heavy rainy day, one woman stood in front of a house of Onokichi. "You have difficulty in this rain." Good-natured Onokichi gave a woman house room. The woman was the name called Oihoki. Onokichi and Oihoki got married, and they were blessed with pretty children and were very, very happy. However, one thing Onokichi is a little worried about is that Oihoki falls down unsteadily when she catches the hot sunlight. The kind Onokichi helped such Oihoki well and lived peacefully. To see a profile of Oihoki who does needlework, the Onokichi remembered a far-off day incidentally. "Say, Oihoki, I have seen beautiful woman like you before. You look exactly the same with her. I encounter a snowstorm in a mountain, then I met Snow Fairy." Then Oihoki said sadly suddenly, "You have talked at last. You did a solemn promise." The kimono of Oihoki turns white all too soon. As that night has been talked about. As for Oihoki, which is a snow fairy, I cannot be in human beings anymore. I do not forget you forever. It was very happy. The child, please. Then goodbye. A door opened with a slam, and cold wind blew then. And the figure of Oihoki disappeared.